Hi, Collective. Welcome to Don't Dim to Fit In. I'm Maggie, and I'm so glad you're here. We're going to go ahead and jump right in and see what Spirit wants you to know for your highest and greatest good. Okay, so we have I am the light they feared, and oops, you played yourself. So it looks like someone underestimated you, and they done played themselves. Yeah. So someone is really afraid of your light, and definitely getting underestimated you. They didn't know who you were. They didn't know that you were an earth angel, or they didn't know that you worked for the divine, that you worked for God, you worked for spirit. And they this this could be an ex, this could be a friend, this could be a work situation, but whoever it was, they tried to play you, but then they ended up playing themselves. So, yeah. But your light really, really irritates whoever this is resonating for you, whoever this is in your story. They are really, really, they don't like your light. Okay. So your light irritates their demons big time. And they might act like they're unbothered, but they're really, really scared of your light. Like, you intimidate them big time. Okay, Spirit, what else? What else can you tell me? They chose their path. That's what we have coming out. They chose their path. They made their decision. They chose their path, and now they have to go down that path, right? So they made their bed, and now they have to lie in that kind of energy, right? So they made their decision. We all have free will. They chose, so now they have to go that way. Everybody has free will. Everybody can make a choice. But once you make your choice, you have to go with it or do something different. But this person chose their path, and now that's what they're doing, but they played themselves. Oops, I played myself, so it's kind of like, all right, I'm going to put this energy over here, because this feels like that the person that is on your mind, or whether this again is a family member, a friend, an ex, a coworker, whatever it is for you, they definitely underestimated you. They could have left you, they could have betrayed you, but they made a mistake. It looks like they made a mistake, and you are not who they thought you were. You are the light, and it looks like they chose a different path from you. That's what it's showing right now, but let's get some more energy out here. Okay, what else, Holy Spirit? What else? Let's get some more energy out here, please. Yeah. I am the light they feared. Yeah, maybe they wanted to keep you unawakened, or perhaps like this was an old drinking buddy or something, and they just kind of wanted to keep you drunk all the time, or high all the time, or something, or just like very uh I almost said delusional, but just they wanted to keep you under some type of illusion or some type of foggy energy, and they didn't want you to see your own light. But now you do, and they're like, whoa, I thought you were your vibration was like here with me, and now you're very high vibing and you're all full of light. And they're like, oh no, it's too light out. I got to get my sunglasses. I like it in the dark. I don't like all this light. So we've got pretend apologies incoming, and apologies is like, so this is a fake apology. So someone in your energy is, they want to come in and say, oh hey, I was wrong back there, or I'm sorry for doing XYZ, but it's fake. It's fake. So just be aware of that. I feel like, if you are in this light energy, intuitively you're going to feel it. You're going to feel like they're not really sorry, that it's not a real amends. You're going to feel that it's not sincere. It's not a sincere apology, because someone can say they're sorry all day long, right? Oh, I'm sorry for doing this, I'm sorry for doing that, but really it's someone's actions And okay, so you're sorry. Great. Thanks for telling me that. I've heard it a million times. What are you doing differently? How are you living your life differently? How are you showing me that you're truly apologetic? So it's pay attention to someone's actions, not just what they're saying, because anybody can say anything, right? But it's kind of like, okay, show me what you're doing. Do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, right? Like, I'm sure this person gave you lots of apologies, lots of promises that were false. So, it's kind of like, okay, I've heard it a million times kind of energy, That's what I'm getting. And now it's kind of like that energy of, oh, well, I misunderstood you, or misunderstood you. I underestimated you, and I played myself. Maybe I chose the wrong path, so now I'm coming back just to like say I'm sorry, but it's not really an apology. It's just kind of like, I'm embarrassed. I kind of played myself back there. Maybe you had this huge glow up or something, and now this person's coming back with ulterior motives or something like that. And they're not really like, hey, I really regret what I did, that kind of thing. So, okay, Spirit, what else? What else can you show me? What else can you show me, please? Here, let's shuffle like this. There's some evil eye on you right now, so make sure that you're keeping up with your spiritual practices and your cleansing rituals, or however that looks for you, however you do that, whether it's wearing evil eye jewelry, or lighting candles, or salt baths, or praying, whatever that means to you. Make sure you're just keeping up with that stuff, okay? Oops, okay. All right, this person or these people, they just really want to control, they didn't want to connect with you. They just wanted to control you and your life and what you were doing. That kind of seems narcissistic. I can't diagnose anybody, but that's narcissistic tendencies to want to control everything. They tried to silence you. They didn't want you to speak your truth. They tried to block your blessings, and you're over here choosing healing over chaos. You said, no, I don't want to have anything to do with this. If you want to just control me, you want to block my blessings, you want to silence me, well, you can do that over there. I'm going to heal. I'm going to have peace, and I'm just going to be the light, and you can go over there in your low vibrational energy and play your games and manipulate way over there. And I'm going to work for God. I'm going to work for Spirit. I'm going to help people. I'm going to be the light. I'm going to show people the way out. And I'm going to do that over here. So, yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, we have you already know. So, yeah, you already know what this person, these people are doing. So, I really feel like you're aware that this pretend apology is coming. So, yeah. All right, let's get some tarot on this. Okay, this could be family, and this could be, maybe you were in a relationship with this person. You've got the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Someone you really had a lot of feelings for, you really cared about. You could have been in a marriage or a relationship with this person, or it could have just been a family member. Yeah, but I'm seeing the High Priestess twice here. You are very intuitive, and you can see this coming. Yeah. Just feels like they don't want this cycle to end, and you're like, I'm good. I'm healing. I've healed. I'm totally good. You can play your games over there, and I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna heal over here. I'm gonna heal. What? Yeah, look, you're the High Priestess. Yeah, you took a leap of faith on your healing. So, yeah. All right, Spirit. What else can you tell me? What else do my truth seekers need to know for their highest and greatest good? All right, let's get some energy over here. Okay. It's beautiful healing energy, choosing healing over drama and chaos. That's really hard to do, especially if you're surrounded with it. You know, if you have friends, family, if you're in a workplace where it's nothing but chaos, that's so hard to do. Yeah, this is the Eight of Pentacles. You are mastering your healing. You're mastering your craft. Whatever it is you're working on, it could be your spirituality, it could be just your whatever path you're on right now, whatever you're doing, whatever you're doing in your healing, you're mastering this. This is beautiful. Yeah. This could be something that's going to bring you abundance in some type of way. It could be actual money, it could be peace, it could just be healing, it could be your spiritual abundance, it could be your spiritual inheritance. Yeah, you could just be getting closer to God, to spirit, to the universe, whatever you resonate with. It's a beautiful thing, but you are mastering your craft. You are leveling up. It's beautiful. Okay, Spirit, what else? Ooh, yeah, and we've got the Knight of Swords here. This is like a rushing energy. This really feels like this is this person that wants to come in and give you this so-called apology. But they just want to control you. And they know that you're getting these blessings and they just really want to come in and they want to block your healing. That's what it feels like to me. And we've got the sword energy, so that's air energy. This could be an air sign, but they don't want you to speak your truth. A lot of times in the healing process, most of it, in my experience, it has been finding out what your truth is and speaking your truth and helping others, right? And this person or these people, they're mad about it. They do not want you to speak your truth. And they want to come and flying in and stop you. What else, Spirit? Even though they chose their own path to go another way, they're figuring out that they've played themselves. And now they're mad about it. Okay. What else, Spirit? See how that flipped around there? Someone's stuck in their head about this. They're thinking a lot about it. This is the Eight of Swords. They're trapped. I feel like these people are trapped in their head because they can't control you anymore. Maybe they could back there, right? Before you healed, like the unhealed version of you, or before you started your healing journey. Maybe they were able to control you at one point in time. But they can't anymore. And they're in their head about it. More air energy. This could be you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, this I keep looking at this, tried to silence you. They tried to keep you stuck in your head, like, oh, you can't speak your truth. You can't tell anyone what we tried to do to you, or just making you feel crazy. Like, oh no, we didn't try to control you. We didn't try to silence you. We didn't try to keep you from speaking your truth, or we didn't hurt you. You're crazy. And they could have tried to energetically do this. They wanted to just keep you in your head. They wanted to keep you stuck in your head, overthinking, making you feel like you are just delusional, crazy, out of your mind, mentally ill even. And the whole time they were spiritually attacking you, trying to block your blessings, trying to silence you, trying to control you, all because they chose wrong. They chose the wrong path and they played themselves. All because you're shining your light, because you're healing, because you chose to heal instead of being in this sick, twisted, unhealed, nasty energy. Because you said, no, I am not going to be controlled. No, I will not be silenced. I will not dim my light. What else, Spirit? Tell me more. Tell me more, please. Tell me more. Yeah, the Hanged Man. What I'm getting from this is you could have been in a stalemate type of energy, because I saw the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This could have been, say this was an ex. You could have been in no contact for a while. You could have been in a stalemate with someone for months or for years. Perhaps they were giving you the silent treatment or stonewalling you or something like that. Or maybe they wouldn't sign divorce papers, or you know, you were going back and forth with different settlement agreements or something like that, and they were just being extra difficult for like no reason. That's what I'm getting from this. They couldn't see from your perspective, and they were just doing this to control you. They wanted control, not connection. They didn't want to see your perspective. They couldn't believe that you didn't want to stay with them. They couldn't believe that you would rather heal than be in chaos with them, right? So they wanted to keep you stuck. They wanted to keep you very stuck. This is the Eight of Swords and the Hangman. They wanted to keep you stuck and stagnant, to control you. Yeah, and to block your blessings. Because the longer that you are stuck, the longer it takes for your blessings to come in. This is nasty energy. What these people did, or this person did, is criminal. It really is. Okay, Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more, please. What else did they do? Ooh, did you see that? That flew out. Yeah, we've got the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. They left you out. They tried to make you feel guilty. They left you out in the cold. They left you out of the family. They could have kicked you out of a family. There's change coming though. This 55 is significant. You could be 55. You could have been born in 55, but 55 is change, and it's significant. There is change coming. But yeah, they wanted you stuck in your head. They wanted you to feel like an outcast. They wanted you to feel like you didn't belong, that you were crazy, that you were mentally ill, that everything that they did to you was just all in your head, that you were the crazy one, that they didn't abuse you, that they weren't stonewalling you, they weren't trying to keep you stuck. And all because they made a bad decision. They made the wrong decision. They chose the wrong path. They played themselves by making this quick decision, this arrogant quick decision, because they're controlling energy. They could be in regret now, but I'm really feeling like this is the energy that they were putting you in. They wanted you to feel bad for not coming back or for choosing to heal. They wanted you to feel bad for choosing healing over chaos, for choosing to choosing your light, for choosing God, or for choosing spirit or the universe, for choosing yourself over this chaotic, controlling, horrible energy. And they left you out in the cold, and they stonewalled you, and they made you feel like you never even mattered. And you could have been with these people, this person for a long time. You could have been at this company for a long time. You could have been friends with this person for a long time. And they made you feel like you never even mattered. Again, trying to silence you, trying to block your blessings. And if you were in no contact with this person, they were doing spell work, spiritual attacks, some type of energy work. They could have tried to catfish you in some way, pretend to be, and when I say catfish, I mean like pretend to be someone they're not. Maybe they had false profiles or something. They were messaging you or something like that. I don't know. Spirit, can I get some more? Can we go to the light here, please? I want to go over to the light. Can we get more energy for my truth seekers, please? Can we get more energy? Yes, thank you. We've got the Six of Swords. You are moving away from this. You are healing. You're moving on. You're going to calmer waters. You're moving forward. You are not looking back. You're moving forward with yourself, with your family. If you have kids, if you have fur babies, whatever it is. Even if you're just by yourself, especially if you're by yourself, it doesn't matter. You chose to love yourself, and you're like, I'm out of here. These people clearly don't love me. This company clearly doesn't appreciate me. This friend clearly isn't a friend. So I'm out of here. Bye. Good for you. Yeah, bottom of the deck. You chose happiness and healing over drama and, quite frankly, abuse. This is abuse. Yeah. All right, Spirit. Why did they do this? Why? Why, Spirit? Why? Clarity, please. Can we get clarity? Why? Someone's bitter. Someone's jealous. Queen of Swords in reverse. Again, they tried to silence you and you said, nope. I'm going to move on. I'm going to speak my truth. There's a lot of swords energy. So you're definitely dealing with an air sign, but, yeah, you're the light, and the light will speak their truth. They're bitter. They're bitter. They're bitter. What else? Someone is not happy, but you are. So good for you. Good for you, collective. Yes. Anything else? Tell me more. Well, the Ten of Swords is in reverse. This could be this fake apology where they're like, oh, we won't betray you anymore. We won't betray you anymore. And you're like, you're darn right you won't, because I'm not going to let you. Because guess what? I'm never coming back. Sorry, not sorry. You won't have another chance to betray me because I'm moving forward. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's the advice for my truth seekers? Holy Spirit, what's the advice? What's the advice, please? Do one more shuffle. Saw the Justice card. You got justice coming. If you haven't gotten it yet, you've got divine justice coming. Okay. What's the advice for my truth seekers and my wisdom warriors, please? Advice? I'm so happy that you chose healing. That's hard to do because healing is a choice. Your advice is the magician. You are the magician. You are the creator of your life. Manifest what you want. Manifest it, pray about it, ask the universe, and then take actions towards it. The magician has all the tools, right? The magician has the wand, the sword, the cup, the pentacles, right? So you have all the tools that you need. You can take the action. You're emotionally balanced. You have the abundance, right? You are in the light. I am the light they feared. You are in the light. You chose healing over chaos. You are mastering your craft. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're moving forward, right? You have abundance. You are a divine. You are divine. You are divine. You will always have abundance, right? You speak your truth. You're very smart. You're intelligent, very intelligent. These people didn't think you were, but you are. You are. Don't you ever forget that. You're emotionally balanced with the cups. You manifest what you want and you take action to get it. You are guided by the divine. You have angels, ancestors, whatever you subscribe to, whatever you believe in, the divine is guiding you. So manifest it. Yeah, that's your advice. You create your own reality. I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah. Seven of Cups is in reverse. You are not under any more like illusions. You know what, you're not in the 3D anymore, or you could be, you know about the 3D and the 5D. You know about the Matrix and all that stuff. You're not under any more illusions. You know what's up. You know what's up. All right. Okay, let's get an oracle card. Let's see. Oh, I'm feeling an angel card. Let's get an angel card. Yeah. I love the gold on the side. These cards are so pretty. All right, angels, what is the advice for my truth seekers? Be aware of this false apology. Feel like you already are, but it's up to you whether you want to even hear it out. Just remember, you always have a choice. You don't even have to hear them out if you don't want to. You don't have to show up to every conversation. You don't have to show up to every argument, right? All right, Spirit. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a lot. Can we just get a couple, please? What's the advice? for my truth seekers and my wisdom warriors. What do we have for the collective? Okay. All right, 88. I am wealthy. Ooh, we've got some abundance coming in. You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. I am wealthy. Look at this. Some of you are manifesting wealth. This could be actual money. Look at that. That's awesome. You could be seeing the number 88 everywhere. Signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to that. That's your angels letting you know, hey, we got you. I've been seeing 77 everywhere for like, I don't know, the past week or so. Yeah. Keep manifesting. Keep manifesting, collective, because it's coming. It's coming. You're doing the work. You're healing. This is fantastic. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. This is fantastic. Okay, let's do one more. Should we do one more? Yes, let's just do one more. Okay, I'll do these. I like these cards. Okay, can we just get one more oracle card and we will close it out. Y'all are doing a great job. I just want to let you know that. This Eight of Pentacles, like, that's hard to get there. Healing is hard. It's totally worth it, but it is, whew, all that shadow work and everything. It's not easy. So I'm really proud of you. If you haven't heard it today, you're doing a great job. You are, and you are loved, and you are not alone, and you are needed. Yes. Okay, Spirit, one card, please. One card to close us out. 88. You could have been born in 88. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Just get one card, please. Okay. Woo. Well, we've got exposing. This is number 95. Someone is threatening to expose or blackmail you. Uh-oh. You may be tempted to cover your tracks, but doing so could exasperate the situation. Perhaps it's time to come clean and be honest. The truth will set you free and strip away their power. Okay, well, okay, this is a blackmailing card, but I feel like this is really talking about how you are choosing healing, moving forward, and speaking your truth. And this right here, trying to silence you, this blackmailing energy, this could be something that these karmic people could have tried to do to you. If someone is blackmailing you or trying to blackmail you, I mean, the best thing to do is to tell the truth anyway. I mean, the truth will set you free, but this just feels like these karmic people trying to like come into this reading and say, oh, hey, we're going to try and blackmail you if you try to speak your truth just to silence you. So, yeah. I do not want to end on that, though. I do not want to end on that. Okay, we're going to take the bottom card because it says leveling up. Leveling up. It's crucial to concentrate on your goals and your next steps. You're too occupied making progress to spare time for comparing yourself to others or belittling yourself. Right. Okay, so basically, don't compare yourself to others, right? You are leveling up. Comparison is a thief of joy, right? I have to remind myself of that all the time. Don't compare yourself to others, because you don't know how long they've been doing the thing. You don't know what they've gone through. So just focus on your journey, because you are doing such a great job. This is amazing. Look, there's 4 cards out here for y'all. 4 cards. 5 cards. And you are mastering your craft. You are healing. You are moving on, moving forward, and you've got abundance coming in. Okay, so maybe I can't count, but you're the Magician. This is fantastic. So don't be comparing yourself to others, because you are amazing all on your own, okay? All right, that was your message. I hope that it was helpful. Remember, don't dim to fit in, shine bright, and live true. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.